NaaS has been around for a while as a term and as a kind of concept, but I think over the last 2 years we've seen a rebirth of the term NaaS, and I think MEF has really put a great emphasis on kind of trying to drive the industry forward at the time when there's more requirement for NaaS, the ability for self-service networks, the ability to offer networks as a service, where there is a lot more complex, there's a high degree of complexity in the network, and people have been used to sort of cloud-like experience or buying software as a service, and they really want to have a way more self-service type sort of experience going forward, and it's becoming more of a demand than it was maybe going back 5 years. And MEF is also, last year we were at this event and we saw the initial kind of coming together and people agreeing on what NaaS was. And we've seen that over the last 12 months, there's been a lot of progress there. And MEF community has come together, define the customer experience expectation of NaaS. I think, we largely focused in that exercise on, sort of the ordering of services. But now we're moving into the next phase of the whole life cycle of not just ordering, but looking at sort of the operational side of that and aspects of that. And I think that closes the loop on what we really would expect from NaaS. We at Amartus have been working at the API implementations, with a large number of carriers around the globe, and we now have a very established base of carriers who've implemented the MEF APIs, which are the building blocks of what we believe to be the automation for NaaS, an open standards, decentralized type solution that operators can come together in different ecosystems and create their own NaaS offerings. We've also moved upstream now from that, and we've been looking at how to simplify this for the enterprise customer at the earlier point in the supply chain. So what techniques can we bring to bear? Things like intent design, because if you're enterprise, you're trying to buy a network from a NaaS provider, there's a lot of pieces that you need to pull together, that NaaS provider needs to put together for you, like the overlays, the underlay, the service wraps that they have, like service desks. And this stuff is quite complex, but you don't need to expose that complexity to your enterprise customer. They just see the world as I need to connect all my people in different locations to all the applications they need to do their work, and including partners. And so we're working very much on trying to simplify that experience from the front end, and also the tooling that would support them throughout the life cycle from day 0 to day 2.